speaking of Alabama players, they've obviously had a ton of great players come through the system, but possibly no bigger names, literally and figuratively, than Terrence Cody. Our Chris Wrinkle is live inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium with his story on his new life.
And Terrence Cody won over Bama fans and coaches with his gigantic size and his huge personality. But the man that they call Terrence Mount Cody disappeared from football about a year ago. And the last year of his life has been a lot of turmoil, but out of it, he's hoping to rebuild his life.
Daniel Lincoln from 45 yards out to win it for the Volunteers.
Physically imposing, with the size to strike fear into opponents and a personality equally as big.
It's blocked! It's blocked by Alabama! It is blocked by Alabama! The Crimson Tide wins!
In the state of Alabama, there are plenty of hills.
Terrence Cody, for the second time, I believe, got a piece of that one.
It was game time.
Terrence Cody, the man of the hour.
The game would have been over. Our season would have been over.
But only one Mount Cody.
This is where I started my legacy and stuff, and this is the state that took me in, and I did nothing but make the state proud.
His career on the field defined by his massive size, dominating in the trenches.
Big Cody made, I want to say he made a pile, but he kind of is a pile by himself.
And seemingly overnight.
A Ravens defensive player indicted on 15 counts of animal cruelty. On the very same day, he is dropped from the team's roster.
Mount Cody disappeared from football.
I wasn't responsible for everything, and I take responsibility of what happened, and it just made me a better person, from the consequences.
In 2015, Cody's dog was taken to a local veterinarian after falling ill. The dog hadn't eaten in weeks and later died. The vet alerted to police to the dog's condition, and when they raided Cody's home, what they found was shocking. Facing felony charges of animal cruelty and jail time, the Ravens dropped Cody almost immediately.
Everybody's going to be under a different type of scrutiny from here on out, and that's a good thing. Understand that. It's real, it's serious.
It was something I wasn't looking forward to, into my future and stuff, but it happened, and it's just another learning phase for me. I learned from my mistakes and make me a better person for the future. And then, that just taught me to be more responsible.
Cody ended up serving 9 months in jail. The usually jovial giant withdrew from the world.
Kind of shutting everybody down shutting everybody out around me and stuff. And, but, that's not the person I am. I've always been the guy that's always smiling, that's always laughing or making jokes and stuff like that. And I was turning into a different guy. So I took it above myself to, it's like, I can't let this bring me down.
Hey, Cody. Hey, baby.
I've had so much success and I've had so much stuff happen for me, and I can't let one bad thing just, bring my life down. So, I eventually got to move on, and that's what I'm doing right now, helping out in the community and, showing my face around. Good job.
It's been nearly 4 years since Terrence Cody played a game of football. While his career in the NFL didn't yield the greatness many had projected for him, he saw plenty of success. Today, he works to rebuild his life off the field, helping his family's business in his home state of Florida. But the question remains, will Mount Cody ever return to the gridiron?
I got a Super Bowl ring. I played more than what, the life expectancy of an NFL player and stuff. And, I've just had nothing but success. It's been on my mind for the past year or so, thinking about getting into it. And it's just kind of came into like a waiting game to me. So I'm probably just like procrastinating it right now. But eventually I'm gonna make up my mind and get back into it.
If we have seen the last of him on the field, in Alabama he leaves a legacy, the first All-American of the Nick Saban dynasty, national champion and Super Bowl champion, solidifying that as long as football is played in the state, Mount Cody will be remembered. Now, there's a long list of All-Americans that have been under Nick Saban here at Alabama. Terrence Cody will always be remembered as the first All-American of that Nick Saban dynasty. You could argue one of the most important players of this dynasty. That Rocky block, the block he made against Tennessee, that doesn't happen. Alabama doesn't win the 2009 national championship, and who knows what happens after that.